Well, good afternoon. I am Cindy, your host of The Kindness Advantage, where in 10 minutes or less, I will give you ways to incorporate kindness into your everyday life, business, and organization. And today, the day of love, happy Valentine's Day, we are going to talk about how to be kind to yourself. Now, when we talk about kindness, we always, I think, jump to the conclusion that it needs to be to somebody else, whether that is a stranger or a loved one or a friend. But I'm here to tell you that you need to start with yourself first. And when you're kind to yourself first, you can find it easier to be kind to others. So, like I said in the intro, uh, ways to be kind to yourself and the reason we should be kind to ourselves. Well, when we are kind to ourselves, we are actually creating that self-love. Now, when I was growing up, was never really taught about self-love, and I don't think back in the early 80s when I was a little one that self-love was really expressed as a need or a desire. But when you are kind to yourself and showing yourself self love, you are also encouraging yourself to be happy and to be positive. And those things can be amazing for your entire life. So things can happen greatly when you start to focus on yourself. So what does it mean to be kind to yourself? Number one, have patience. So I was some people that know my story. I was in a car accident at the end of 2018, and I feel like one of the lessons from that car accident was patience because I was not a patient individual, not with other people and not with myself. So having patience, being patient with yourself, allowing grace for things to just be as they are is a way to extend kindness to yourself. The other way to extend kindness to yourself is to be honest with yourself, right? We sometimes like to measure ourselves against other people, and that's really not the best thing for us when we want to be kind to ourselves. So, being honest with ourselves and expressing that towards ourselves is really, really important. The other thing is to stop apologizing. And I am speaking to all the girls out there. Ladies, raise your hands because we apologize for everything. And it doesn't even mean that, I think it's just an impulse that we say, oh, I'm sorry, So, how do you switch that narrative? So, let's say you are late and you're like, I'm so sorry I'm late. Maybe say, thank you so much for waiting. Isn't that better? That's being kind to yourself too. How about instead of saying, maybe this is at a workplace, right? Sorry to bother you. Instead of saying that, maybe say, do you have a minute to chat? I always like to even when I have a phone call or a Zoom or a meeting planned and scheduled, I always like to confirm that this is still a good time, right? And that has nothing to do about apologizing, but I feel like that's the same line of the do you have a minute? Excuse me. The other thing, sorry, I don't get it. Instead of saying, sorry, I don't get it, maybe say, hey, can you explain that? And I don't understand it. Can you explain that to me? That is a way to be kind and stop apologizing. All right. And then finally is just to be yourself. People fall in love with authenticity. And when you can be yourself, showing that kind of love towards yourself, that kindness goes a long, long way. So those are just a few things on how to be kind to you. And the importance of that is that it makes us happier. We are more positive people. We have gratitude for things in our life. So please take this, suck it in, and really try to focus on being kind to yourself today, on the day of love, and every day. I also wanted to announce something very, very exciting. Some of you know that I have launched a kindness apparel line, and today we are launching a brand new shirt. It is a limited edition, just in time for the National Random Acts of Kindness Day, which is on Friday, February 17th. But this day actually kicks off National Kindness Week. So what better way than to offer a cool limited edition shirt. Now, these shirts are only $20, which is a complete bargain, and you can get free shipping with the code BEKINDFREESHIP when you go to our website at bekindrew.site. That's SITE. You can get one of these. It looks like this. It says "Be kind to all kinds," which I think is so much fun. So you can grab that. I will actually add the link to the comment section where you are listening. So you can grab that. It is limited edition. They come in all different sizes. Again, only $20. And the really cool thing about Be Kind Crew, if you don't know, so for every purchase for one of our apparel pieces, and we have a ton, so go check out the site, find your favorite one if you don't like this. I'm sure we have something, but we send you a random act of kindness to do, and then we do one on your behalf. So every purchase spreads kindness. How cool is that? All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me. And just remember to really, really focus on you. Be kind to you too. I'll leave you with this. Together, we can create waves of change through kindness.